Hey everybody, this is Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
It's happened! The Texas Rangers win the World Series!
When the season ends, along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, it's always time to play ball.
From Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Sciambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away, and on the mound in this one, number 33. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher, so it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Josh Lowe in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Wow, Boo. First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone's a little small.
5 o'clock.
Kicks and deals. Splits the plate, and the count 1-1. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
No ball, 2 strikes.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Sizing this one up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 2, Yandy.
And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, and on the hill, Shane Baz. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
And here it comes. Luis Robert leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging. And there's one away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's the shortstop, Santiago Espinal.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing and a miss.
You're above 1 strike.
As he was out front that time. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now Yohan Moncada. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. And the righty deals. And a foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
The 0-2. Runner on the go. Ripped on a line. Low. Pulls that one down. Now a long throw to first. Tries to get back and see. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Corey Lee.
Well, he's coming off a nice 4 RBI performance last time out, so they'll certainly take something like that again. It's very interesting. When a guy gets comfortable with runners on base, that's when he can do a lot of damage. He's having some really good at-bats, especially when it matters right now.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Espinal off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Runner goes again. Lifted in the air out to left. Palacios in and to his right. And that'll do it. The White Sox lead 1. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau.
Brandon Lau.
pitch. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And that one handled. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Jonathan Aranda. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Fastball for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Now this is in the air down the line. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boone. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. And that one fouled off.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Two outs. Fastball for a strike. 0-2. No score here in the second. Swings and misses, struck him out. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Here on the south side, Aaron Hicks at the plate.
The left fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Baz back to work. That one fouled off. The pitch. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 6.
So now it's the White Sox DH, Gavin Sheets. Fought off foul. At the belt and fires. Fouled off to the right. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's Corey Lee.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And a foul ball. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Now, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Rene Pinto.
Rene Pinto.
Pinto in his 2nd season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1-0.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Stays alive. And a pitch. And that one in the air, center field. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 9th, the center fielder, Jose.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Siri. 5 for 8 in the series, so he's been hot. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Top of the 3rd, no score. Back to the mound. It hit him. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on the knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Grounded out his first time. Fastball for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Two-way down.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Palacios takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit. So
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Kicks and fires. Good eye in that spot. In the dirt, blocked. Siri up to third on the wild pitch. And the right-hander deals. That one's in there, and it's 3-2. Looking for the K. The Rays strand just the one, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Miguel Vargas. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
You know, these White Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Corey.
So up next for Chicago, Corey Julks. Swinging a foul straight back. One out, base is empty. And a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Foul ball. Two outs. Big swing and a miss.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Down in order go the White Sox. Still no score. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. The other way, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Digging in, Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
One ball, no
Bases
strike.
empty, one away here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
No, that's not.
And a good eye there.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And the pitch. Fastball for a strike. That's down and in.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
One down, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And he deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. All tied up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Robert makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 4th inning underway, no score. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is even, 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the Rays. And we are still scoreless. Back here on the south side. And now the shortstop, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
The right-hander back to work. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Here comes the 0-1. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Siri in position. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Yoan.
Here is Yoan Moncada. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. And just like that, they're out in front. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Heston Kjerstad steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's fouled away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. comes a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a pitch. Up and in. 1-2 to count.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. A gigantic blast. His 14th of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
One down. It's Aaron Hicks now. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Here's the White Sox DH, Gavin Sheets. Went down on strikes his first time through. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty delivers. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Jonathan Aranda.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Kicks and deals.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And here it comes. And another ball. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Moncada drifts towards it, nabs it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Christopher.
So up next, Christopher Morel. Fouled off. He was late. And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
That's the ball.
It's a good take.
1-2.
That's off the mark. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Now it's going to be Rene Pinto. The Rays trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail it here 2-0. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Corey Lee. Baz back to work.
It's 0-1.
And strike 2.
0-2.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the first baseman, Miguel Vargas. He's 0 for 1. Lined into right. Low makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Up next for Chicago, the second baseman, Corey.
Here's the second baseman, Corey Julks. Struck out swinging his first time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Righty to the plate. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. It's the White Sox 2, the Rays nothing. Here on the south side, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. The pitch. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Siri, in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. To the left side, but it is well foul. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Josh Lowe. First off, ringing it just misses. The White Sox trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And the righty deals. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Just
Down and
misses
full.
with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three and two now. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going...
Base hit right field.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And that's
1-1.
outside. Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Number 33 done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So they bring on the veteran, Craig Kimbrell.
Number 46.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
The pitch. That one gets down for a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
2 on, 1 out. Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss as he was late.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Stepping in, Junior Caminero.
1-0.
Late swing, fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Palacios, the runner at third. Diaz on at first with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox.
The center fielder, Louis Robert.
The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Siri sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And next to him for the Sox, Santiago Espinal. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the 0-2. Inside, just missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
1-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Lau sends it to first. 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle.
Now
Usually a
batting,
lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. He's already homered here in this one. And he chases that one below the zone.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That one ripped right center field. Way back there. He brought it back.
A lot of room in the center field area, and that's why he knows he's got a chance to run it down and make a great play. Leaps at the fence. Excellent job. Robs the home run to end the inning.
Back here on the south side, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the DH, Jonathan Aranda. The right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. To the right side. He takes it on his own. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. And that's in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
1 down, base is empty. Just off the inside corner. 2-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Rene Pinto, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Inside, just missed. And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
That one out to right. Kjerstad makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back, bottom of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. And he deals. Foul ball there.
You know, these White Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Up the middle. Loud. Throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Here's Aaron Hicks.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy
No ball,
there. Not
1
sure
strike.
if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And that one hammered. Banks off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
So now it's the White Sox DH, Gavin Sheets, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline, and they lead by 2.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Shane Baz won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Drew Rasmussen on a pitch out of the pen here.
Number 57.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Corey Lee steps to the plate for the White Sox. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
There goes the runner. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The first baseman,
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's the ball. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Rays, Jose Siri. Kimbrel back to work. He'll chase that time. Out towards left center. Hicks hauls it in, and there's one away. So the Rays batting order turns over. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
That one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 outs, base is empty. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays.
What we do here is go back.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, they'll probably hand it off to their closer.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rays held in check here. Score holds, it's 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Miguel Vargas. And the pitch. Out to short, Caminero. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, second baseman, Corey.
So digging in, Corey Jolts. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Here comes a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Robert, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Shy Sox held in check here, and the score stays 3-1. White Sox going with a new arm, Danny Coulomb.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Diaz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
One ball, one
Back-to-back
strike.
fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Ball to strike. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. That one missed.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
In the air, out towards left center, and it falls. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Brandon Lau. Now a screamer into the outfield. Robert makes the grab on the run, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Now batting, Junior Caminero.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Junior Caminero. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Ball one there.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Popped up, Jokes under it, and that will fall. Runner from third in to score. It's 3-2, and he gets there. The tying runs at third with a triple.
Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3 bases in the process. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
One down, runner at third. And next is the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Pitch misses, ball one.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2-2. Got him swinging.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Last chance for the Rays. Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel. In the air, out towards right center. Sizes this one up. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. In from third is the tying run. Back even, it's 3-3. Row cut off, now to the plate. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker, and man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Here's the catcher to hit, Rene Pinto. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
foul back our way, and that's out of play. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. At the belt and fires. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Chop left side, and he grabs it, foul. And now the lefty stays alive. Two outs. Line drive, makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rays 4 and the White Sox 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Pete Fairbanks. Now, he pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal. 1 for 3.
The shortstop, Santiago Espinal.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
One-run game, bottom 9. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now.
The bat. The third baseman.
Here is Moncada. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air on his way over. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 13.
So they're down to their final out. And up next for Chicago, Heston Kjerstad. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0 balls, 1 strike.
A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Fairbanks is just 1 strike away. Got him! And that is the ball game.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
4-3, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
GoPro button and zipped up. It's all kicking off soon. Best stay with a crip, bro. I don't know about your goons. Round there, everything.